All right, here we go. We're going to pick back up with the next set of problems. This question I didn't necessarily ask you straight away, but you should know how to do it. What is the y-intercept of the following equation? Well, you have to understand that this is in point-slope form. I don't know the y-intercept from point-slope form, but I can change it to slope-intercept. How do I do that? Distribute the -2. I get y minus 6 equals -2x minus 2. And then I just add 6 over. And I get y equals -2x. -2 plus 6 is 4. So my y-intercept is actually just the 4. If I ask for the equation, you would type in y equals -2x plus 4. But if I ask for the y-intercept, it's just the 4. All right, so done with that one. I'm actually going to do one more of these. And then I have another one for you to try. All right, so this one involves a fraction, so I thought you might want to see this one. All right, so I'm going to distribute the 2/3. Y plus 7 equals 2/3 x. 2 times 6, 12. 12 divided by 3. That's what I did there. Top times 6, 2 times 6, divided by 3. It's 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then I'm going to bring the 7 over, subtract it. I get y equals 2/3 x minus 3. So the y-intercept is -3. Okay. Oops. 0 minus 3, -3. Okay. And I'll let you try number 13. All right, now it's going to get a little harder. Choose all of the following that would represent equations of the line with a slope of 3 that goes through the point -5, 1. So I've given you a point and I've given you the slope. You should start with point-slope form. That's what we learned Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so y minus y1. Well, what's y1? It's 1. M is 3. X minus -5. And I want to simplify that, so I'm going to go ahead and simplify it. Y minus 1 equals 3x plus 5. Look for that one. Where's that one at? Y minus 1. Don't see it on there right now, so I'm going to scroll down. Oh, there it is. Y minus 1, 3 parentheses x plus 5. But if you look at it, there's more options. Okay? Well, this one's in point slope form. It's not right because it's not the same as the one we had. We only have 1 point, so it has to be the last one. What did I do wrong on the one I just crossed out? Well, the 5 and the 1 switch spots. Okay, so that's a problem. This one's in point slope form and it's not right. The signs are wrong. Okay, the remaining 3 are in slope intercept form. So we have to do what we did on numbers 11 and 12. Distribute y minus 1 equals 3x plus 3 times 5, 15. Add the 1. And I get y equals 3x plus 16. Leaving me my other choice. Where is it? Right there. And I can go check my answer if I want. There it is. By the way, all that work that I'm showing, you should do in the show your work part. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. You try number 15. And now number 16. Again, I'm going to ramp it up a little bit with the work. There's a lot more options there. Okay. And I have some work to do. So I'm going to do the work here. Find the slope first. So the first thing I'm going to do is find slope. Using my slope formula. Okay. -1. So y2 minus y1 is that. And then x2 minus x1. Okay. Again, all those points can be found over here. x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, that's where I got those numbers. All right, so back over to the work. I'm going to actually simplify that now. -1 minus 5 is -6. 6 minus 3 is 3. That's -2. So my slope is -2. All right, so I can go ahead and cross off several of these. Okay, anything that doesn't have a slope of -2 is wrong. So we got to get rid of those. So I can strike out this one. Okay, it says a slope of 2. I don't want the slope of 2. I want negative 2. I can cross out this one. I can cross out this one. And I can cross out this one. So there's a few left. 3 of them are in point slope, and 1 of them is in slope intercept. Well, let's see now what to do. So we want to find B, right? That's what I taught you on Monday and Tuesday. So I said find B. And we can by doing y equals mx plus b, right? Or you can do y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, and you can see we have some point slope over there. So let's go ahead and do that second one, and I'll show you how it can connect to the first one that we learned on Monday and Tuesday. So I've got 2 points. I've got, where are the points here? 3, 5. So y minus 5. The y value is 5. The slope we said was negative 2. And the x value was 3. First of all, let's find that one in point slope. So y minus 5, negative 2, x minus 3. It's right there. Okay. Or I could use the other point. Y minus negative 1 or y plus 1 equals negative 2 and x is 6. That's in point slope, and that works. Y plus 1, there it is. Negative 2, x minus 6, just make sure it matches. It does. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it must be this one then. Well, let's check it before we just say it is. Okay, how do we do that? Distribute y minus 5 equals negative 2x plus 6. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6 plus 5. I get y equals negative 2x plus 11. It worked. I know this is going to make the video a little bit longer here, but I'm going to show you anyway. Let's say we wanted to take our old way of doing things right here. Y was 5, right? M we said was negative 2. X was positive 3. And B was unknown. Solve it for B. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6 plus B. Add 6. Oh, look what we get. Okay, these two things are definitely very related. Okay, I think you probably knew that, but I'm just going to point it out. All right, so check your answer here. Should be good, and it is. All right, I'll give you a chance to try that again on your own. All right, last one for this video. Do number 18 here. We want to write the equation of the line given by the table. Not sure if we had very many of these. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do it right here. So it really isn't any different than what we just did. We actually have 3 points. Okay, I have negative 4, 9. I have negative 1, 4. And I have 2, negative 1. I only need 2 of them. Any 2 will work. So I'm just going to take these 2, smaller numbers. I don't know. You can do any of them. Y2, negative 1, minus Y1, which is 4, over 2 is x2, minus negative 1 is x1. So that's negative 5 over positive 3. That's my slope. So down here, I'm going to go ahead and write, actually, no, back up. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in point slope form first. And I have 3 choices for my points. I can do the first one. So it'd be y minus 9 equals negative 5/3 x plus 4. Okay. Or I could do y minus 4 equals negative 5/3 parentheses x plus 1. Or I could do y plus 1 equals negative 5/3 x minus 2. I could do any of them. I could also actually do y equals mx plus b, which would be negative 5/3 x plus something. And you would have to do the work. It's going to be a fraction. This is one of those situations where point slope form is definitely much better. If you want to take the challenge and find out what the fractional y-intercept is, go for it. You can check your answer to make sure it's right. Okay. But yeah, that's it for number 18. And I'm actually going to say that's it for this video. I'll go on to the last few problems on the next video.